In this video, we're going to take a look at income over feed costs in EZfeed. This is another great way to evaluate the profitability of your dairy. I'm going to walk you through specific areas within EZfeed to show you how income over feed cost is calculated, which is your milk revenue minus your feed costs. To get the most accurate view of this metric, you want to make sure that you are importing milk weights regularly, that you're updating EZfeed with accurate prices for milk and feed, and you'll want to ensure your feeding processes are efficient and accurate. Let's start with milk weights. You can enter milk weights in the pens section of EZfeed and then in the milk weights tab. It is best to import milk weights from your processor to make sure you have consistent and accurate data. There are many milk processors that provide files you need to automatically import your milk weights. You can call the Amelicor support line to help you set this up. If for some reason you're unable to import milk weights, then you can enter milk weights manually. Remember, EZfeed is date sensitive, so be sure you provide the correct dates when your milk weights were taken. This helps EZfeed accurately calculate data where milk prices are used, including income over feed costs. You can manually enter milk weights from your bulk tank if you know the average pounds per head per day. If you know your components percentage, you can also enter that information. For this manual import, if your milk prices has changed, you can use the Set Milk Price button. Earlier, when we entered the milk weights, the milk price was based on the last time it was updated. For the new price, the date entered here should be the same day the milk weights were taken, and then you can put in your new milk price. Now let's look at your feed ingredient list. By adding prices to each ingredient, whenever EZfeed needs to use those prices to process related information, you ensure that your feed costs are calculated correctly, including income over feed costs. In this example, if the price is colored blue, this tells you that you can edit the price right in this list. In another example, if you are unable to edit a price shown in black, this could be for a couple of different reasons. If the ingredients happens to be a premix, it can't be edited because this price is calculated based on the total of all ingredients that make up this premix. Also, if your operation does inventory tracking, you can't edit that here because you edit tracked inventory pricing when there's delivery or when there's an inventory adjustment. Taking a look at the quick summary report, this is the best way to see your income over feed cost, labeled in this column as IOFC. You can view your IOFC as of today, as of 3 days ago, 3 months ago, and everything in between. Because income over feed cost is a snapshot of your milk revenue minus your feed cost, I want to emphasize the importance of keeping your milk price and feed management data accurate and current. If these numbers show up colored in red, it indicates a possible problem that may or may not need to be addressed. If you use the mouse and hover over that value, you can see a quick hint. In this example hint, the data that is calculating your income over feed costs looks pretty clean and there isn't much missing. But it still shows an opportunity for us to look at the load performance over the last few days. For example, you could do a quick audit for any missing loads. Otherwise, this income over feed cost value looks really good. As we referred to earlier, the income over feed cost metric is a great picture of profitability, although even more valuable is the process you go through to obtain this metric. When you consistently check your feed data daily to make sure that your loads are correct and verify that everybody is doing their part, you'll see clues for things that need to be addressed before they become big problems. If you have any questions from what we've discussed in this video, please contact us by visiting amelicor.com/support.